Hi internet people. Oh my gosh, it's ClexaCon week! I'm so excited. I literally can't believe that ClexaCon is happening this week. I know this video is going up early. That's because I will be flying for part of Thursday and then I'm getting into Vegas that afternoon. The time change for that always throws me off because my tickets are like, you fly out at like 11:30 in the morning and you land at like noon. That's not exactly it, but I'm just so excited. I wanted to do a final like prep check-in video just because I know a lot of people are probably also crazy excited, and sometimes when you're packing you forget stuff. So there you go. While you're packing your suitcase, make sure that if you're packing like a big suitcase, very cool. If you're packing a carry-on, make sure that you check. So like I avoid checking a bag, so I normally just have like my carry-on and then I bring a backpack because I fly Southwest, and you can bring one carry-on item and then a personal item. Backpack's personal, then the suitcase is my carry-on. So if you are doing that to avoid checking a bag, make sure that you don't have anything in your carry-on that violates their like carry-on rules. So like make sure that if you've packed any liquids, they fit the requirements, that you don't have anything that your airline doesn't allow on a plane. So just double check that. There's normally a huge list, so they like to make sure that none of your stuff gets yanked when you go through security. Beyond that, go through, double check that you have everything. I don't make a list like outright, but I do like a very big mental check. Like I need this many pairs of underwear, I need this many bras, I need this many pairs of pants. If you're cosplaying, make sure you have all your cosplay pieces, your makeup, anything you need to do your hair. I'm very worried about doing my hair at ClexaCon. I don't do my hair like ever. I'm actually planning on chopping most of my hair off after ClexaCon. There'll be a reveal, you'll see it. But I have to pack a curling wand, and we'll see how that goes. So like make sure you have all the things you need for your cosplays. Beyond that, make sure you have a water bottle. I have a lovely Wonder Woman water bottle in my backpack ready to go. You can fill it up at the airport after you go through security if you get really thirsty while you're waiting for your flight, or you can even just like bring it to the convention and fill it up in your hotel room. That's what I did a lot. I also might pick up some flavor packets. I haven't done that yet. Those like rip open like powdery things. I really like those. But make sure you have a water bottle. Then make sure you have your tickets either in the Eventbrite app or printed out. Just double check to make sure they're there. I have some tickets printed out. I'm traveling, well, I'm meeting Krista there. She's printed out a bunch of stuff. In case you don't know, Krista is my girlfriend, so she printed a lot of stuff I couldn't because I was having some printer issues when I ordered some of the stuff that we're doing, because we have some like photo passes. She printed those out. There's some autograph passes. She printed those out. So it's stuff that needed printed that she printed and is bringing with her, so that I have some of her stuff, she has some of my stuff. Make sure that you have a printed out schedule, or that you've written down in some sort of calendar format which panels you want to go to, when you want to try and get your photos or your autographs. Make a schedule for every day and make sure you have something available that you can check and follow, because even though the programs for the convention will have a schedule in them, it's a really good idea to make sure your schedule is good to go and that you know what you're going to be doing or what you want to be doing every day, so that you have something to refer to that night before you go, the morning of. Just make sure you have something. I printed out a paper one and then like circled stuff in different colors so that I would know, but I might also be writing some stuff down this time. But that's a big one, so make sure you have some version of the schedule on hand. Make sure you have extra socks. Even if your cosplays don't involve socks, make sure you have socks to put on after the convention. Your feet are going to be sore, you're going to be doing a lot of walking. Also make sure that you pack comfortable shoes that even if you're not wearing them at the convention itself, you can switch into for the night of the convention. Most of my shoes are not exceptionally comfortable. I very rarely pack this many shoes. I currently have 4 pairs of shoes in my suitcase, and I have to wear a pair of tennis shoes to the airport because all of my cosplay characters have different shoes. I'm also going out for a nice dinner and I had to pack a pair of heels. So there's so many shoes in my suitcase. I feel like TSA is gonna be like, ma'am, what is this? What are you doing? But most of my shoes are not crazy comfortable, so I'm definitely wearing my tennis shoes so I can swap them out for the night of when I go out after the convention. These are just random ones, so make sure you have deodorant. You're going to be running around, you're going to get sweaty, you don't want to smell gross. So either pack some extra strength stuff. I am a sweaty person by nature. I can't wear women's deodorant, it doesn't work. So if you need a really strong deodorant, I use Old Spice. It works for me. Pure Sport, and there's another one. I know Pure Sport, that's the one I'm using right now. But those ones don't smell like super hyper masculine. They just have like a nice clean scent. So check for those if you're looking for them for a good deodorant to wear. Make sure you have some lotion, some chapstick. I use an Aveeno like non-scented lotion, and then I have just a random chapstick that I'm using. Then make sure you have some band-aids just in the event of an emergency. Blisters, tiny cuts, anything like that. Make sure you have some of those on hand just in case. I'm also packing like some extra makeup. I'm packing all my nails painted, so I'm packing some extra nail polish. If you're planning on doing the pool takeover, maybe make sure you have a swimsuit and some flip-flops. Ooh, I have 5 pairs of shoes in my suitcase. There are flip-flops in there too. Some flip-flops or pool shoes of some kind. But yeah, just make sure that you have everything you need. Double check that you have some emergency stuff. Also, even if you don't really use cash very often, make sure to take out at least some emergency cash so that you can have on you in the event that something happens and your credit or debit card doesn't work correctly, or in the very awful event that maybe your number gets hacked and your credit card gets locked. I've had that happen while traveling before. Just make sure you have some cash on you just in case. You can keep it hidden in your suitcase, in your purse, anywhere on you. But just make sure you have at least like $20 in the event of an emergency. Beyond that, have fun. Be ready to have an amazing time. You're going to be running around. You're going to be meeting people. You're going to get to see celebrities that you are obsessed with. You're going to be able to see web series, movies, short films, even music videos. There will be cosplayers. There will be vendors. There will be artists. There will be vid lounges. There will be so many things. Try not to get overwhelmed. Just go with it. Have as much fun as you can. Take lots of pictures. And do a lot of posting on social media because it's very fun. But yeah, have a great time, and I will see you at ClexaCon. You can find me if you are getting ready on Twitter. I'm at ClefNotes. You can always ask me any questions if you're like freaking out about the con, or if you're just like, wait, I've never done this before, what should I do? Definitely find me on Twitter at ClefNotes, or you can comment below. You can also find me on my blog, clefnotes.wordpress.com, Eric for the Nerdy Girl Express, thenerdygirlexpress.com, and Erin their Snapchat, the Nerdy Girl EXP. Bye, Internet people.